Hi, we're back with the new Bible, Appears in the Flesh, Almighty God, and we're at chapter 9. I want to remind you that even a little ambiguity or carelessness about my word is unacceptable. You must heed and obey and practice in accordance with my intentions. You must always be alert and never show an arrogant or self-righteous disposition. At all times you must rely on me to cast off the old, natural dispositions that have dwelt within you. You should always be able to maintain a normal state before me and possess a stable disposition. Your thinking must be sober and clear, and should not be constrained or swayed by any person, event, or thing. You should always be capable of quietness in my presence, and maintain continuous closeness and fellowship with me. You must show strength and backbone, and stand firm in your testimony to me. Rise up and speak for me, and fear not what other people might say. Just satisfy my intentions, and do not let anyone constrain you. What I reveal to you must be followed in accordance with my intentions, and cannot be delayed. How do you feel deep down? You are uncomfortable, are you not? You will understand. Why are you unable to stand up and speak on my behalf, while taking my burden into consideration? You insist on engaging in petty scheming, but I see everything clearly. I'm your support and your shield, and all is in my hands. What then are you afraid of? Are you not being too sentimental? You must cast off your feelings as soon as you can. I do not act out on feelings, but exercise righteousness instead. If anyone does something that is of no benefit to the church, even if it's your parents, that is unacceptable. My intentions have been revealed to you, and you have not ignored them. Rather, you must focus all of your attention on them, and cast everything else aside to follow wholeheartedly. I will always keep you in my hands. Do not always be timid and subject to the constraints of your husband or wife. You must allow my will to be carried out. Have faith. Have faith. I am your Almighty. Perhaps you have some insight into this, but you still must be vigilant. For the sake of the church, my will and my management, you must be fully devoted, and you will be made to see clearly all mysteries and outcomes. There will be no further delay. The days are coming to an end. What should you do? How should you seek to grow up and mature in your life? How can you make yourself useful to me sooner? How will you enable my will to be carried out? These questions necessitate much thought and deeper fellowship with me. Rely on me, believe in me, never be careless, and be able to go about things in accordance with my guidance. You must be well equipped with the truth, and you must eat and drink of it more often. Every truth must be put into practice before it can be clearly understood. Do you now feel that you do not have enough time? Do you also sense that inside you are different from before, and that your burden now seems very heavy? My intentions are on you. You must be clear-headed, not break away from them, and always remain connected with me. Remain close to me. Commune with me. Be considerate of my heart, and be able to serve in coordination with others, so that my intentions will always be revealed to you. Pay close attention at all times. Close attention. Do not slacken, even a little bit. That is your duty, and my work dwells within it. At this point, you may have gained a little understanding and feel this is quite wonderful. You may have had doubts in the past, feeling that it differs entirely from human concepts, ideas, and thoughts, but now you basically comprehend it. This is my wondrous work, and it is the wondrous work of God as well. You absolutely must be wide awake and wait as you walk in it. Time is in my hands. Do not waste it, and never slacken for even a moment. Wasting time delays my work, and it causes my will to be obstructed in you. You must ponder and fellowship with me frequently. You also must bring all your actions, movements, thoughts, ideas, your family, your husband, your sons and daughters before me. Do not rely on yourself in your practice, or I shall grow furious, and your losses shall then be dear. Restrain your own steps at all times, and constantly walk within my words. You must have my wisdom. Come before me if you encounter any difficulties, and I shall give you guidance. Do not make trouble or commune. If your life receives no benefit, it is because you lack knowledge and cannot differentiate between good and bad words and bad. You will not realize this until you have been harmed, are in a bad state, and are without the presence of the Holy Spirit. But by then it will be too late. Time is so pressing now, so you must not lag even a little in the race of life. You must follow my footsteps very closely. When any difficulties arise, engage in frequent contemplation by staying close to me and fellowship with me directly. If you can grasp this path, this will ease the entry ahead of you. My words are not only directed at you. Everyone in the church is lacking in various aspects. You must fellowship more, be able to eat and drink independently during your own spiritual devotions, and be able to grasp the key truths and put them into practice immediately. You must get a feel for the reality of my word. Grasp its very core and its principles, and do not slacken your grip. Allow, ponder, and always fellowship with me, and gradually things will be revealed. You cannot come close to God for a little while and then, without waiting for your heart to grow quiet before Him, be disturbed when something else happens to you. You are always confused and unclear about things, and unable to see my face. As much you cannot gain a clear understanding of my heart, and even if you can understand it a bit, you are uncertain and still doubt. Only when I possess your heart in full, and your mind is no longer disturbed by any worldly things, and you can wait with a clear and quiet mind, shall I make revelations to you, one by one, in accordance with my intentions. You must understand this path of closeness to me. Whoever strikes or curses you, or whoever nice the things people offer you might be, it is unacceptable if they keep you from being close to God. Let your heart be in my grasp, and never leave my side. With this kind of closeness and fellowship, your parents, husband, children, other familial contact, and worldly entitlements will all float away. You will enjoy an almost indescribable sweetness in your heart, and you will experience a fragment of delicious taste. Moreover, you will truly be inseparable from me. If you continue in this matter, you will understand what is in my heart. You will never lose your way as you continue to progress. But I'm your way, and everything exists because of me. How mature your life is, when you will be able to break away from worldliness, when you will be able to cast off your feelings, when you will be able to leave behind your husband and children, when your life will mature. All these things will happen in accordance with my time. There is no need to be anxious. You must attain entry from a positive angle. If you wait passively, then you are still being negative. You must be proactive in cooperating with me. Be diligent and not be lazy. Always fellowship with me and attain an even deeper intimacy with me. If you do not understand, do not be impatient for quick results. It is not that I will not tell you. It is that I want to see whether you rely on me in my presence and whether you have the faith to depend on me. You must always draw close to me and place all matters in my hands. Do not pull back fruitlessly. If you draw close to me like this for a period of time, then my intentions shall be revealed to you before you know it. If you grasp them, then you will truly have come face to face with me. You will truly have found my face. Inwardly, you will possess considerably clarity and certainty, and you will have something to rely on, as well as strength, faith, and a path forward. Everything will come easily to you. Chapter 10. You should not be afraid of this and that. No matter how many difficulties and dangers you might face, you should be able to remain steady before me, unobstructed by any hindrance, so that my will may be carried out unimpeded. This is your duty. Otherwise I shall bring my wrath upon you, and with my hand you will then endure endless mental suffering. You must endure all. For me, you must be ready to forsake everything and follow me with all your might, and be ready to pay any price. Now is the time that I test you. Will you offer your loyalty to me? Can you loyally follow me to the end of the road? Be not afraid. With me as your support, who could ever block this road? Remember this. Remember, everything contains my good intentions, and under my scrutiny does your every word and deed follow my word. When the tests of fire come upon you, will you kneel down and call out, or will you cower, incapable of moving forward? You must possess my courage within you, and you must have principles when it comes to facing non-believing relatives. For my sake, however, you also must not yield to any dark forces. You must rely on my wisdom to walk the perfect way, and not allow any of Satan's conspiracies to succeed. Do all that you can to place your heart before me, and I shall comfort you, and bring peace and joy to your heart. Do not care about how you appear to other people. Does making me satisfied not carry more value and weight? Won't it even more so bring you eternal and lifelong joy and peace? Your current suffering indicates just how great your future blessings will be. They are indescribable. You know not the greatness of the blessings that you shall have. You could not even dream of it. Today it has become real, so very real. This is not so far away. Can you see it? Every last bit of this is within me. How bright is the road ahead. Wipe away your tears and feel no more pain or sorrow. All things are arranged by my hands, and my goal is to soon make you the overcomers and to bring you into glory alongside me. For all that happens to you, you should have this kind of gratitude and praise that will bring me deep satisfaction. The transcendent life of Christ has already appeared. There is nothing for you to be afraid of. Satan's are under our feet, and their time will not last much longer. Awaken quickly. Escape from this place to licentiousness. Free yourself from the abyss of death. Be loyal to me no matter what, and bravely advance. I'm your rock of strength, so rely on me. Chapter 11. Somebody's mowing their lawn behind us, so please be patient. Hopefully you can hear everything. Come on, internet. Well, I'm gonna probably have to move somewhere closer to the internet.